We now return to Let's Play the Banner Saga. Let's defend the village. Sure enough, dreads are gathering in number. Fear threatens to bubble over into panic. How long do we need to keep this up, you ask? Ivor shakes his head unknowingly. That's a bad sign. Okay. Turn order. We're gonna put Ivor up front. We're gonna use Egil next. I think we'll put Alet in the back. Having the archers whittle down the oncoming enemies would be a good strategy, but I think we're gonna want to take care of these guys as quickly as possible. Right. Okay, I'm going to put Ivor there. No, let's have him a little bit closer. This big guy over here is who we need to worry about. So I would like to actually bring them over here. And maybe I could actually have them come to me instead of wandering up there. Let's try that instead. Really though, getting the first strike is kind of important here. So let's not do that. And we will... Alet should be able to get a hit there. So, okay, let's try this. We'll go straight for his health. Now, Ivor has an ability called Battering Ram, which allows him to knock back an enemy 4 spaces. They take armor damage, plus 1 damage for every opponent that they move through. Let's see, if I move Egil up there, he's going to take a hit. But we kind of need this. Let's try it. Between everybody, we should be able to take this one down. Okay, I think I'll just stay right here and take a shot. Good. Okay. Ooh, that was really lucky. That was very nice. Okay. So I think Egil is gonna take a hit. He's gonna draw the ire of that guy. Alet, why don't you come down here? Stay out of the way. We're gonna have to take some shots at the armor. God damn it. There we go. Okay. That's a good hit. Okay, I'll come back around this way. Let's see, where can he go? He'll be blocked by these two. He's probably still got aggro on Egil. So let's come over here. Let's see, I'm thinking, because he's got this... Oh, no, he's got Mark Prey. This is actually a really good skill. It does 1 armor damage to the opponent, but then it incites an attack on them from any opponent that is standing next to them, or from any ally, I should say. So, if I got him over in a position where he could use that ability, I could get 2 free hits on him, which is probably the best way to take care of him. But we're going to have to get him into position. I'll put him over here, and hopefully he can run around on the next turn. Okay, we need to take down that armor. Not going to be a huge hit. Oh shit. Oh good. Okay, well that was all right. I mean, it could have been worse. So what kind of bonus would she get on the... Would you freaking... Oh, he's out of range, that's why. Okay, well, let's move over here then. We'll hide back here, because he's still going to be limited to where he can move. Now, wait a minute, though. Ivor... Can have Ivor move up. Yeah, we should still protect her, though. Do as much as we can on that front. Okay. So, if I leave myself... Let's see, Egil can come up here, and then I can sneak him right into there, and then I'll get 2 attacks on him. Yeah, that's a good idea. I could also get Battering Ram. Battering Ram would knock him back. It wouldn't do damage to this guy, but... Well, he'd just move back. He'd move forward anyway. That's not going to help. He would be able to move forward. We may as well do as much damage to him as we possibly can. Which isn't going to be a lot. Let's take down his armor. He does a lot. He does 11. I'm at 11 right now. Okay. Yeah, we're trading blows here. Now the thing is, though... Yeah, I would like him to be able to use his shield capabilities to, you know, sort of run in there and give a bonus. He's not going to be able to do much of anything damage-wise. I could take down his armor some more. If I move up there, he'll be able to come around and hit Egil. He's also got more oh boy. Alright, let's try this. Come in here. I'll take down his armor just a little bit more. I will use Rook's ability. With less armor, I should be able to get some good hits off these guys, so... Yeah, that's what I thought. He drew aggro. Shit. Okay, well, that's not going to help him now. Because he's now got less attack power. Ah, fuck. I gotta get him out of there. Provided he can even survive. He's got 2 attacks coming in on him. So let's mark this guy. There we go. Wow, wow. Okay, Alette. Your time to shine. And especially because he just took armor damage. Oh yeah, she can do 9 on him. Maybe I should, no. Remove her, and she would not get the bonus. Stay alive. Stay alive. Okay. Now I could use that punching ability, knock him back, get Egil out of there, soften him up with these guys. Or I could just go straight for the gut. Yeah. He can't do it. I could increase his stone wall, but I will move him way out of the way. Let's move him all the way out of the way, to ensure that he is completely safe, and then I will use stone wall. Okay. No, no, no. Jesus. What kind of damage could I do if he was just standing there? I don't think I'm going to be able to run in and just hit him as is. Although, if I did the mark prey... Yeah, let's do that. There we go. And now Ivor got a kill. Alright. So that went very well. Rook has a promotion coming, and he's the only one. That's okay. Okay, yeah, and this is telling you that you can change your difficulty if things get too tough. I think I'm on normal. A black horde is forming at the tree line. Enough of this, says Ivor, glancing over his shoulder. We're going back, then adds, Rook, I'm doing one more check of the houses around here. See if you can find anyone. Okay. As you turn to head back, a colossus appears around the side of a house. It silently looms over Alette, its face an expressionless stony mask, more terrifying than any roar it could have produced. Time seems to slow as it pulls back its enormous mace. I'm going to shoot it with an arrow. As though second nature, you knock an arrow. Alette is standing directly between you and the dredge, making the shot perilous at best. If you're off by a few inches... Yeah, stop thinking. You let go. A second passes like an eternity. The air... Whoa! Whoa, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No. Sorry, I clicked too fast. Let's get out of here, says Ivor as he goes to check the last few houses nearby. Rook, see if you can find any more survivors, and meet me in front of the hall. Shit. Well, it must have worked. I'll see if I can find that frame and then stay on it. Now let's see here. Now would be a good time to go to the market. Okay, so we have 17 days worth of food. That's probably enough, although if I want to rest, it would be good to have 20. Over here you can see how many supplies a town has, how much you get per point of renown. This is where it gets really annoying, really complicated. The Volca thread is 20. It would give me 1 armor per turn, which is really awesome. The Lightning Runestone, 10% chance to do 2 times strength damage plus drawing aggro. 10% chance is not worth it. Although Warrior's Oath here, this looks good. Plus 1 willpower. Right now, though, I don't think I'll need it. You can always get these items later, sometimes, at other camps. Right now, having willpower isn't a big deal. It's having the ability to use multiple points of it. And since we can only use 1 per turn, we're not going to run out of it right now. I think getting the supplies would be better. So we can get 20 days of supplies. That'll be enough to allow us to get to our next destination, to rest if I need to. It'll take into account losing some supplies to an event. You really, at minimum, you want to have at least 10 days. That's usually not going to be enough. Going for 12 is a safe bet. 2 weeks worth is really good. 20, like I said, takes into account any possible circumstances that you might lose some. So let's go with 20, and that'll be fine. Because I also have to check in with my heroes and upgrade some people. So before we go into this, let's go check out the heroes, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So Ivor didn't get a kill there? I'm pretty sure he did. Egil has 1. Okay, Rook has a promotion. We'll go ahead and spend the points on that. He will need that and armor. Okay, Alette only got the 1 kill. Oh yeah, you can also read a little bit about these people. Ivor. When Skogar was still young, Ivor wandered into the town's center, startling the settlers from Rundwall, who had rarely seen a Varl before. He's never said why he left Varl lands to help men build a small town, but each chieftain in Skogar's family line is happy to have him. He's known Rook since the man was young, and the two formed a fast kinship. Egil, a young boy growing up in Skogar without parents. Egil spends a lot of time behind a battered metal shield, training to be a fighter. A few who know him well call him Gil. I know that event worked because he's not dead. If you hesitate, he dies. Spoilers. Rook. Rook is a skilled hunter from a long line of woodsmen who have lived in Skogar, though none of his family have survived the long, hard winters of the north. Since childhood, he has been close friends with the town's resident Varl, Ivor. His talents quickly landed him the position of Huntmaster of Skogar, and Rook wrestles with wanting to teach his daughter, Alette, to become a self-sufficient woman, while also keeping her safe from harm, something he was unable to do for his wife Aldous years ago. And Alette. Rook's daughter Alette only vaguely remembers her mother, who died when she was a child. Since then, Alette spends most of her time with her father, unimpressed by the traditional roles of other girls in town. She hopes to become a hunter like her father, and in her spare time she practices archery with Oddleaf, the wife of Skogar's chieftain, who has become a motherly figure to her. I'll go back and read the other people when we get to them again. Oh, we also have an item here, which is Alette's bracelet. Adds 1 armor, 1 strength, and 1 willpower. Let's go ahead and give that to her. She will need it. Okay. Find anyone? A few. Sent them inside. Gods, this is bad. I'm out of practice, Rook. Look, as long as I've known you, you've always wormed your way out of talking about Dredge. This would be the time to start talking. I can tell you they rarely stop for rest. The sooner we leave, the better. They'll follow us until we're tripping over tired women and children. Then they'll attack. Even after we're wiped out, they'll keep coming, trampling corpses in their wake. There's no end to them. How did anyone survive the Great Wars? Ask the Menders. I wasn't there. But I know you fought your fair share. Yeah, I've killed enough slag for 1 lifetime. That's why you're going to save us now. Don't lay that on me. Come on, let's get inside. Okay, well, I was given another chance to go to these, but we'll go straight to the Great Hall. Rook, thank the god you made it. The Great Hall is an utter din, filled as it is with dozens of terrified families. Don't stop worrying yet. I haven't. What in the depths is going on? Dredge milling around, ransacking houses? The chieftain's wife finds you, pushing through the crowd. They must know we're here. Why haven't they attacked? Don't know. I wouldn't expect it to last. I've made some decisions, but tell me straight, what would you both do in my place? I'd have left by now. They're already outside the doors. Not so easily done. Rook? Well, we definitely cannot hold out, so I trust Ivor on this. The chieftain sighs a deep and heavy breath, slumping. He looks years older. I imagined us fighting back and saving the town, but nonsense. Ivor's right, of course. We can't just wait to be slaughtered. Where do we go? If Dredge are coming down from the north, Frostfeller, to the west. It's close and it has walls. I intend to be free of Skogar in one push, nobody left behind. I wouldn't. If they follow us, we're done. What do you suggest? Let me create a distraction, then go. I'll catch up on the road to Frostfeller. Let's set the town on fire. Let's do exactly what they would do. Like, that's gonna help. Do we abandon the storehouse? Again, supplies, but we do have enough supplies to get to our next place. But do I have enough renown to buy more once we spend them? It's not like we can stay, but maybe this option will open up the ability for us to grab some more before people run. Let's try this. If we have to, we'd be leaving behind everything but the supplies you brought, Rook. On the other hand, Frostfeller's at least a week away. I'm not sure we've got that much food. Oh, I am. They'll be cutting it close. If we're saddled with heavy carts, it'll be almost impossible to outpace the Dredge. That's a good point. If we run out of food before we get to Frostfeller, it won't matter how many escape. That's not a problem. I still say let me handle the dredge. Ivor usually knows what he's talking about. I'll join him, even though I'm not thrilled about this idea. The chieftain thinks for a long moment. I didn't ask for advice just to ignore it. Promise you're not throwing away your lives on this. That wasn't part of my plan. Ivor? Nope. Then I'm coming with you. That catches you by surprise. The chieftain rubs his chin but doesn't argue. From the training she's given Alette, you've no doubt she can handle a bow. Fine, I'll get the townspeople ready. Make your move, Ivor. We'll leave when you're clear. So at least another opportunity for gaining renown. I want Gil with us, says Ivor. If something happens to us, I need him to tell the chieftain. Ivor goes off to find him. Alette finds you. I know what you're doing. You have to let me come, she says. Don't leave me, please. I'll be good. Okay. Just promise to listen. I promise, she says. Ivor soon finds you both. Let's go. Remember, we're not trying to fight them all. We're just getting their attention. You step into the town courtyard, where you can already see dredge in every direction. Ivor starts banging his shield and swearing at them. We kill a few, he shouts, and the rest will follow. You steel yourself for a tough fight. So now we get Oddleaf, who is another archer. Good one. And fortunately, we get Egil this time around, which the first time I played, I did not. I won't spoil that for you. Okay. So, these guys fortunately aren't going to be that difficult, but I definitely want them to come to me. I don't know why you were given the choice to split up your forces like this, because that's a really dumb idea. So, they look like they're pretty far away. It might be a good idea to just sort of sit here and let them come to me. Sort of weaken them for a while. I don't know that they will be in range. Okay, tell you what, I'll have him move over here. She can move over there. That way if this guy comes straight for me, which he might actually do because he, let's actually do this instead. Okay. Yeah, now I might want to get in there and start swinging, or I might just want to let them come to me. Okay, looks like this guy's going to be in range anyway. You know what? I think we'll play it safe, and we'll actually stay here. I think we'll be overwhelmed, though, if I do that. That's kind of a dumb idea. We want these guys to chase me over there. But if I keep moving the archers, they're going to be less effective. Decisions. Let's just keep it as is. We'll make sure to protect the archers. Okay. So, Egil will be attacked if he moves over that way. We're going to want him here, but I think I'll have him move over here. Use a stone wall. Okay, now Oddleaf here has Rain of Arrows, which is a trap tile, which would be a good thing to set up, actually. I think I want to get him in front of Oddleaf, although, let's see. I think I would be able to use Ivor to run up there and attack before he gets hit. Okay, let's do it. Let's get over here. We need 2. Should I attack the strength? That would sort of weaken him. I could do 4. I mean, this is a big deal. I should do this. Because if I can knock 1 out first, I can get a point of this back, which would be good. Now she can hit this one. So let's knock this one out. Try to. I am sort of wasting my abilities here. Okay. I think instead what I'll do, I'll have her use Rain of Arrows. I will... Do I want to put this here? Or do I want to put it here where I know that these people are going to come? I could put it right in front of him, but he might then walk around it. I'll put it right here. That way I'm at least protecting him. Okay. So I can run up there and finish him off, or I can come over here and take a crack at this guy, which would probably be better. Although, no, because then I'd be leaving this guy wide open to just come in here and attack whoever the hell he wanted. Although, he's only got 4. Okay. Ooh. Shit, they're not lined up. I was thinking I could use his special ability. Okay, let's get in here. And, start hurting these guys. Now, he's only got 9, so he's not going to be able to do a lot of damage to any of these people. What is his special ability? It is the Stone Shield. I don't really want him to be surrounded. If he comes up here, he will draw aggro. Now, Rook... Well, Rook can stay here, actually. Should I take some damage off, or some shielding off, rather? Because then, if I do that, these two might have a chance at hitting him. They'll get a bonus. This guy was lined up. Okay. Can Alette get a kill on this? She's only 8. No, she's got to move. Damn it! If she moves, she's not going to get that bonus. But I might be able to kill this guy, so let's move up there. So that's a kill for her. Damn it! She's still out of the way. Well, so much for that. How about I come up here? I don't want to come up, actually. I'll have her move over here. I'll be using one of her points. I'm not too thrilled about that. Maybe I can attack that guy from there. Okay, so at least this guy is weak enough not to do much damage at all to me. So, okay, this is a thing. They're right beside one another, so if I take a big hit on one of them, this guy's only going to take 1 point of damage. The idea here is just to weaken them so they can't do a lot of damage to me. That's my major concern. I really should be weakening their armor. Ivor is in some trouble here. We're not doing so great with him. Now if I move in here, I could mark him. That would get a hit on him. Let's try that. Although really I should be going for this guy. I could kill that guy. Oh, I don't have a point, so I will use my horn. And I'll get that point back. So good. Yeah, they're really going for Ivor here. I need to do something about this. Oh yeah. She can only get 3 there. Let's go ahead and get her a kill. It's sort of an overkill, really. Shit, I left her vulnerable. Thankfully, they're still only going after Ivor. Let's see. This guy took... She's not getting a bonus. Let's go after... Let's go after this one. Okay, this is becoming a very big problem. Shit. This isn't gonna help me at all. They'll just come back and hit me. Fuck. Did this wrong. Did this all wrong. Now, if I'm gonna go down, I need to weaken some of these little bastards. Well, shit. I really would have preferred that not happening. But it's gonna happen, so... It's just how it is. Okay, let's kill this guy. Really, I should be worrying about the turn. That would have been a smarter thing to focus on. Okay, let's knock out this guy. Although we can take 5 off of this one, 6 off of this one. Let's weaken him. Egil is still alive, so let's focus on this guy. And there's a kill for him. Okay. That could have gone better. Ivor now has an injury, which is gonna suck. Hopefully it's not a big one. I bet I would have gotten 9 if he had stayed up. Oh well, that's gonna be a common thing in this Let's Play. Someone is gonna go down. You have no problem getting the dredge to follow. Things begin to look dicey, but you're eventually able to lose them in thick woods, where they have difficulty keeping up. You climb to an overlook and wait for the caravan to appear. An hour later, Oddleaf is the first to spot them. There, she points to the road. As you rejoin them, you can tell there was trouble. Some people wounded, others missing. A group is gathered at the rear of the caravan. Oddleaf walks beside a covered figure in the open wagon. "Old fool," she says through clenched teeth. "I should have stayed with him." The chieftain's death hits you like a blow to the gut. You continue on to Frostvalor in silence, Alet's hand firmly in your own. plus 20 renown. So we can camp at any point. And I lost all my fucking supplies? I lost all my fucking supplies. I lost 13 days of supplies. Are you kidding me? Horseshit. Okay, well, anyway, let's quickly look at the heroes here. So Ivor has an injury for 2 days. He will lose 2 strength in battle until he is rested. So we can rest at camp, or he will just sort of heal himself throughout the course of our travels. So you kind of take a risk, assuming that there will not be an event where you'll have to fight if you just heal on the road. But anyway, okay, I'm quite upset by this. I am very upset by this. I mean, we wasted 1 point of renown, but that's not important. The fact that we only have 7 days of supplies. Let's look at the map here. Okay, Frostveller is over here. This is going to take at least 10 days to get to. I'm pretty sure that's the sort of distance you can look at there. There will probably also be an event or two along the way. Now, what upsets me here is that we're supposed to have the supplies that I came with. I came with 17 supplies. That's sort of what the game implied, was that we would keep those supplies, and that we would just lose the extra stuff. I understand that I was given a choice to save the supplies, but I thought that was extra supplies, not the supplies I brought. So, that's kind of bullshit. And Egil keeps moving around. Anyway, it's time to end this one here. Hopefully the game will save at this point, so I can come back to it. That's one thing I dislike about this game. I'm pretty sure this started out as a mobile game, or at least began with mobile in mind and then was ported to PC. But there's no way of directly saving. You just sort of get to save whenever the game decides you get to save. And for a computer game, that should not be a thing. The ability to save is sort of a mandatory feature. So maybe they can fix that with a patch. Anyway, I'll see you next time.